can you do in 5 minutes though? Like,
I was just told that nobody heard anything because I forgot to switch on the mics because I was so concerned with our audio not coming on before. So none of that whole bit, that whole thing that we just did. Ryb was in the house. Thank you, Lens, for telling me that. That's so embarrassing.
We just look like a bunch of idiots, like just throwing one thing and pretending to catch something else.
Blah 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 blah. You know what? Why don't we just take a couple minutes, and we'll actually make this a little legit. I don't know if you want that or if you're down for that.
I'm all about legit.
I mean, it's not gonna be totally legit, but I enjoy your company, man.
Well, you know, you and I haven't sat on an actual like voice call and spoken for a while.
I know. I'm very sorry about that.
It's not your fault. I mean, my schedule's more messed up than most people's. So
well, I have
like,
been doing this for a little bit.
It's true. But, you know, like I said, my schedule's all messed up. I can't always do things.
I want to, this really shouldn't take too long, but let's see. I'm going to actually, I've got layouts for left and right. So let me just merge those two things together. And then you can be my right. You can be my righty.
You're right what?
You're my, I don't know. Johnny, oh, I need caps. Johnny _ Casino. Oh no, I don't have room. Your name's too long.
I mean, you know what? My name is one letter too long for my Nintendo thing too.
What?
Yeah, I can put Jony Casino, but that makes me Joni Casino.
Yeah, that's no good.
No, it's really not.
Let's see here. I just need me. Yes, that's the one. Okay, we're almost there, everybody. We're almost there. Everybody just relax. Everybody just take it easy. Just chill.
Here's what I need to know, Sean. And it's a matter of how nervous should I be? Like, how many people are watching right now?
Not many. It's just a We the Nerdy stream.
I mean, We the Nerdy's pretty popular.
No, but that's okay.
It does have the coolest name for like a.
It's a community.
A community, yeah. But it's a great community name.
I agree. We should just make everybody part of this community.
I like that idea.
Let's see here. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not it.
I love that. Like, I'm not seeing what you're doing because I'm taking care of something else while we're talking a little bit here.
And I guess I could have put what I'm doing up on the stream, but nah. I'm gonna save this as
a... I just think it's funny.
That's not it. People are probably just leaving by now. Like, they're like, we wanted to see Far Cry. Not any of this garbage.
Hey, I recently played Far Cry.
So what am I in for, John? Maybe we'll actually make this somewhat informative. Is that even
okay?
Is that something I can expect today?
I mean, information from me.
Yeah.
So let me give you some context here, Sean. I work 12-hour shifts, and I'm drinking a pretty tall glass of rum that I'm down to the bottom of.
Oh, I kind of want to get. You know what? Tonight might be a drinking night, dude. Is that a thing that we can do right now?
I mean, that's all up to you, Sean. Whenever I visit you or you visit me, this is going to happen. You realize this, right?
Yeah,
At some point, one of us is going to visit the other.
It really has to happen.
And I was trying to think of this through, like which direction was the right way to go. And I think you have to visit me. And the reason being, well, but here's the reason, and it is literally for one reason only. I have the NASA control station down the road.
Oh, that is better. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I thought there was going to be something. I don't know what I thought. Oh,
no, I don't care about the rest of it. Like who has to bring kids where? I mean, there's no fair way to determine that. But I have the NASA control. The Johnson Space Center is 15 minutes away from me. And you are just a space boy. Yeah. So
I don't know what is happening to my window with you in it, but it's going in the opposite direction I wanted to. Holy crap.
Is it focusing in on just like one eye?
I want it to. Okay, let me try this. Okay, that's better. Now it's actually working the right way. Lens, you don't worry about it, my friend. You just do you. I'm glad to have you. Rybo might be in the chat. Are you in the chat as well, John?
I am not yet.
That's okay.
I will be.
I'm just wondering who might be lurking. Okay, that's pretty decent, dude. Okay, you should check it out because that's not too bad.
Okay. I will do that in a second. I'm trying to post another show, and I'm doing a really terrible job of actually doing that.
Rybo says, forget the game, just stream OBS overlay changes. Honestly, dude, I was going to work on a new intro or outro for If We Ran Nintendo, because we just got permission to listen to that song. Did you listen to that, by the way?
I haven't listened to it. I saw the conversation, and I hit the little heart button next to each piece of that
I thought
conversation.
of you when I went to go get that permission, actually. It was a very Johnny Casino type of thing to do.
You would be surprised how easy it is, or how that's not really the way to say it, how willing smaller artists are to be like, yeah, use my thing. Just tell people it's from me.
Well, the thing is, like, his Twitter gives off the wrong impression, because he's got like 15 people who follow him or whatever. You go to his channel, he's got like tens of thousands. Where the heck did I put it? I'm going to actually put it on the screen here so Rybo can just continue to watch more things that we're doing together. I don't know if I'm going to get hit with a copyright strike or whatever.
Well, as long as you're not trying to monetize it, it won't matter. Like, you shouldn't get hit with anything that causes like an issue.
Yeah, we're never even set up for monetization, so who knows?
I like that. I respect that, Sean.
Whatever, sure. Thank you.
Sean, can we talk about something while you're setting this up?
Yeah, man, do it. Let's talk.
Can we talk about accepting compliments? Okay.
I'm already uncomfortable.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Is like I think you and I are the same in this aspect. Like, I know. I play like I have this hard candy exterior.
Yeah, you do.
I play cool. Mm-hmm. My wife thinks that I'm full of myself. Mm-hmm. Right? Even though we've been married for 14 years, she hasn't figured out that I'm not. Mm-hmm. But man, compliments are tough.
Yeah. As it turns out, because I feel like as you get older, you become aware of the ridiculous social cues and faux pas that exist in our world, and it puts a lot of pressure on you. You know? Are you in the thing now? Because I just managed. Like, I'm actually pleased with my OBS and whatnot. Look, it's gonna pop. Oh, it's gonna stay. Neat.
Okay, here's
dude 427. We're gonna my OBS looks like you're gonna have your stroke if you look at it for too long there. I'm gonna flip it back. We're gonna listen to this song, and this is almost 4 minutes.
Okay, I just hopped into the stream, so I can actually see myself up there. Yeah, and it's better than any stream I've set up.
Isn't this neat? It's neat. It's just nice. It's nice. Right? No? Am I not allowed to do that voice? People are coming. Am I not allowed to do that voice? People come for Far Cry, and dude is like, what are you guys doing? Okay, so I'm gonna hit play on this. This is the song. I'm gonna figure out. Some of it's gonna be in the credits, I think, for If We Ran Nintendo. Maybe some of the slower stuff might replace the beginning, where it says, you know, as Nintendo fans, we've often been scratching our head asking why, blah blah blah. So this is the song, and then we'll get into the game. I need that to go away.
Like, I'm waiting for that moment, and I don't know if that moment's happening.
Also, this guy's in very good shape.
You're talking about me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Does this not make you want to just go learn how to play piano, like, right now?
Well, you know what the funny thing is? I don't hear what you're hearing.
Why not?
I mean...
Oh, because then you would hear me as well?
Maybe? I don't know.
Turn the volume up on the YouTube.
Oh, I don't have the YouTube playing.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Hold on, let me turn it down so you
I see, because, yeah, I don't have the same setup as you.
I've got that. It's where I can hear myself.
That's so epic, John.
Dude, I stumbled across a thing, and it was these two guys playing Zelda music, but they were playing on these keyboards you have to blow through, like it's a scroll.
Oh yeah. What the heck was those? I saw that same video. I can't remember what it was called.
I don't remember either. It was. I don't go on Facebook very often, but I was on there while I was rating a podcast. It was an incredible podcast. So, anyway, so I saw it. It was awesome.
I feel like I could do this part.
I mean, he's only hitting 2 fingers, right?
And then totally could do that too.
And that part, right?
Look at his hands.
It's funny because like I'm watching the video, which has got to be
yeah, it's a couple seconds.
A few seconds behind you.
Like, did you ever think that part of this, like the Zelda theme, was gonna be part of this? Like, this gives me chills every time I watch it, man.
Dude, the Zelda music has to be some of the greatest video game music ever.
Mm-hmm. That is so good. Thank you, Hari Sivan. Clap.
Hold on, let me get.
Yeah, very nice golf clap. I
I'm
love that song, man. So I was gonna start my evening tonight. I was going to kind of just listen to that and think about what, like, there's different parts of that song that I can use in different, like, intro and outro and things like that. I was thinking about taking the Patreon thanks outside of the show, like, because I'd launch into it and then I've got 2 guests waiting while I thank 10 people or whatever it is. So I was thinking about having some music, kind of like intro the show and then do the actual Bobby comes in and all that other stuff. And then I come in and do the intro. But we'll see, man. I don't know what to make of it yet. You know what I mean?
I'm not great at that stuff, but I like the music. And I think whatever you do, people are going to appreciate.
Thanks, man. I still need to tweak a little more. I still want to make it my own. Still while keeping the spirit of, I was thinking about doing, and speaking of making my own and totally ripping off other people, I was thinking about doing Geek Outs as well. And basically make the If We Ran Nintendo part like the shortest part of the episode. So it's mostly just about the people who are guesting. They can plug away, plug. We talk about what you're playing. I'm also, sneak peek, I'm going to be naming every segment after a person or a podcast. So, the Todd Oxford timeout for topics. Well, there's going to be the Flux Depose what you playing.
Okay.
Maybe there's a shelved and forgotten for
Why
shout-outs.
are we here?
Shelved and shout-outs.
Shelved and shout-outs.
I don't know. Who knows, man?
For that person that used to watch a long time ago but has stopped.
Yeah. Right. I like shelved and forgotten quite a lot, actually.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just trying to make it a shelved and forgotten person.
Oh. Kind of like
Robbie.
Well, I was gonna say like my grandma, but she isn't forgotten. She's shelved though.
What? Okay. Can I ask you a question real quick? That's gonna sound extremely morbid off that comment.
Yes.
Is she in an urn on your shelf?
Yes. Also, look at the magic of Xbox 360, where it remembers I like inverted controls. That's just right there. That doesn't happen anymore.
Okay, let's talk inverted controls for a second.
Okay.
Do you do inverted for everything?
Yes.
Oh, see, if I am flying something,
especially
I have
flying.
to have inverted. But
Hang on, this has co-op? Do you have this game?
Not on that system. I have it on PS3. Which, by the way, you cannot stream PS3 without a special device.
Rybo is right. Inverted should be the default.
Okay, no, inverted is perfect for flying, but for shooting, I want regular. And this is where Star Fox Assault got me. Because there's a scene where you're standing on a plane, but you're also shooting a gun. So because you're shooting a gun, you're not inverted because the way I have my control set up.
Alex,
but because I'm on a plane, I feel like it. It's terrible.
How did you find the difficulty in this game? I feel like I just want to get through this.
Okay, so I played on Survivor until towards the very end. I flipped it over to Adventurer just because I wanted to finish it off. There are a few there's a few parts of the game where the whole purpose is we're going to throw a bunch of bad guys at you so you can shoot them. And there are some easy ways to get through those once you realize and stop being an idiot. But until then, it's pretty tough, and I switch it over to Adventurer.
Let's just. I don't even think I'm gonna get to that point. I just want to at least experience this game, and then eventually I will flip over to Far Cry 4. I might do a week of this, a week of Far Cry 4, and then is that Far Cry 5 already? Is Far Cry 5 coming out the same week as Sea of Thieves?
It comes out on like the 26th. So
I need a big map. Not a map. I need a big calendar. I need maybe I'll replace all this stuff behind me, and I'll just have a giant release calendar.
So Ben and I plan on playing Far Cry 5 together, which is why I'm playing. That's why I recently played 3. I'm about to play 4. I can't wait to play 5 with Ben. Like, he's probably gonna play it without me for a while, but man, I can't wait. Oh, and by the way, this intro makes you jealous of people who have lots of money to go party on an island.
Oh, that's a good song. Oh, it's kind of a weird foreign version of it.
Let's go. Look how much fun they're having. And don't worry, Sean.
Jason!
The fun is gonna stop.
I think I've started this game before. I can't remember if I did or not. Turns out I had played Forza Horizon, the original one, before last night, which is why I wasn't getting any achievements. I went in and apparently I played it in 2016.
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen this. I have seen this.
Look at that guy. He's nuts.
That is crazy. I like this phone. This is a nice fucking phone.
Ooh.
So, what do we have here? Grant. And Jason.
Jason.
From California, huh?
God, I love that ending to your show.
It's so stupid, right?
I really, really love you.
It is.
Two white boys, you look very
But it made so much more sense once I finally played the game.
Of why it's so ridiculous and why it needs to be there.
Yes, and why it's actually a heartbreaking moment in the game.
It sort of is, yeah. I want
It's
subtitles on
extremely-
just so that we can talk over this and it's not the worst thing to watch, perhaps. Did that not work? Oh, he sliced open my friend? That wasn't very good. Okay, maybe it just needs to kick in a second.
I don't know if you know this. That's a bad guy.
I'm the one with the fucking dick.
I didn't know that
Look at me.
bad things happened to my friends already.
I mean, you gotta have something, some stressor to start it, right?
You're my bitch. I rule this fucking kingdom. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, the F-bombs. I'm sorry, you guys.
Oh, just wait till you get to later and there's the boobs all over the
Why aren't you
screen.
laughing now like you did up there? But is this not fun anymore? Have I failed to entertain you? You see, the thing is...
This is when like a bunch of kids like all of a sudden hop in the stream.
Way up in the fucking sky.
Yeah, right.
You had your
It's
finger
late.
on the pussy trigger. But hermano, down here,
Hermano.
down here. You hit the ground.
Oh my god, those eyes are creeping me out.
It's okay. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna
Oh, that guy?
you.
Yeah.
Wow. You're a tough
Yeah.
brother.
He reminds
We're
me
gonna
of
have a
a
lot of fun
person
together.
I used to know in high school.
Stop scaring the hostages.
Sorry, dude, you're right. This is definitely not PG nor Nintendo. My Switch is upstairs.
More entertaining than your friends. Bye-bye. Hit you every fucking time, man.
Oh, something bad's gonna happen. If my friend gets scalped, I'll be very upset. I don't even know who this guy is.
I
But
think
he knows how to do
Oh.
a push-up or two, that's for sure.
I think he's your brother.
Oh, he just... Are you sure he's not James Bond?
I mean, James Bond's British. This dude's not a silly
Okay,
limey.
So, right. Limey, eh?
Yeah, you know, British people. I have British friends. I can say that. That's how it works, right?
So where does this go from, like, we're trapped and then we're just gonna like gallivant around, like in the open world? Like,
in a terrible way.
But like, I understand
Hey, over here.
that we're gonna get out of this prison right now, but eventually we're gonna find a vehicle. I'm gathering, and why don't we just like get the hell out of here?
Well, because you're in a cage.
I understand that, but we're not in this cage the whole game. It's an open world game.
Yeah,
My
it's a really
assumption-
bad game if you're in a cage the whole time.
It'd be like, did you ever see the movie Buried with Ryan Reynolds?
No, that sounds terrible.
It's excellent.
Is it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is it like Phone Booth?
It's way better than that. But yes, the same idea, just like one person you see on screen the entire time. He's buried alive. Okay, here we go. I always crouch. You gotta crouch. That would be like a good like indie game
What's that? Phone Booth?
if you were in a cage the whole time. It would be called. And what if you played a guy named Nicholas?
What you could call? I was gonna go there. You nailed that one way better than I did. Could the game be called Nicolas Cage, good or bad?
Nicholas in a cage. And then you tear somebody's face off, and then escape on an airplane full of convicts. And then the game practically writes itself. Just have like the entire game, like there's 3 to 5 acts of it where it's just different Nicolas Cage movies.
Okay, do you watch Community?
No, I get shit for that all the time that I never watch it.
So one of the guys on the show, he's like a film buff critic. I don't know. He's a big film guy, and he ends up taking this class, or his assignment in a class called Nicolas Cage, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's him for the whole assignment trying to figure out if Nicolas Cage is good or bad, and he can't figure it out, and it almost drives him completely
really
nuts.
funny.
And it is one of the greatest premises of that show.
That's really good. What do you think is over here? Okay, I'll pick up the phone. Oh, and everything else on this desk. Holy crap, they're gonna notice. What are you giggling about?
Just like the way you're talking through it is great.
Dude, this is how I play games. This isn't even just like putting it on. Like sometimes I forget it's actually on the internet. And I'm like, wait, I actually like say these things. Throw a rock to distract enemy. Because if I don't say it out loud, I won't remember. Okay, so where do I get a rock? Okay, so right on there.
Hi. What?
Oh man, you fell for it big time.
Let's move.
Oh, what an idiot.
God, I need to be. I'm starting to question whether or not you have to come down here for for NASA, because now I want to sit on the couch and play a game side by side with you, and you have the setup for that.
Let's do it. Yeah, you should come here. We should just go back and forth. We can play. I'll be on the plane,
So pull it together.
and we'll play Switch together as well.
Okay.
So as we fly to each other's houses, we'll take the exact same flight back and forth every time.
Like, can't stay here anymore.
There's not a flaw. There's not a flaw at all there.
You know what would be amazing would be like a Patreon goal where I just like fly around to like meet everybody.
Ooh.
That's a lot of money though.
I
These guys
mean-
just shoot. Oh no! Also, I'm sorry that you're like delayed. I wish I could transmit my
No.
gameplay
It's
to you. It's not too
it's
far
good.
behind.
No, and I mean I know what happens here, but if you yell, "Oh my God, what a great shot!" I'll be like, "Give me a second."
So I shouldn't go watch TV with these guys. It's a bright light over there. You think they have Nintendo? Probably not.
That's a tough.
Hiding the plants. Yeah.
It's a tough thing. I mean, they're on an island. I don't even know what island you're on.
Is it real?
It seems. I know in some of the games it is, because I think you end up like Tibet on one of them, don't you?
I don't know, man. Something about malaria in the second one. Yeah, Rybo. I don't need to fly to see you though.
And
But
where's
I just-
Rybo live?
He's in Calgary.
Which is
he's-
close to you.
Yeah, he's like 3 hours away.
Create a diversion.
like a 3-hour drive or a 40-minute flight.
Oh, hey, so you got a whole 7 people watching right now. Can I give one of those? Might be me. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Can I give some props out to your?
I just hit the guy in the back of the head by accident.
Can I give some props out to your wife?
Yes.
So last night, so a couple of days ago, we find out that y'all have different McDonald's toys than we do.
Yeah.
And my wife Amy loves Snoopy, and apparently y'all have Snoopy McDonald's toys.
Yeah.
And Chelsea has been going Snoopy hunting.
For the record, I also was Snoopy hunting today. And I accidentally bought. We now have 2 detective Snoopies by accident.
I mean,
because the guy at McDonald's called him Secret Spy. And I'm like, so not the detective one? He's like, no, Secret Spy. And then he gives it to me after I paid. And I'm like, you idiot. That's not a secret spy, you big dummy. You can be working at McDonald's for the rest of your life. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But don't aspire to much more.
Okay, I'm going to come back in the camera now. Oh, that was...
Rybo, I was in your city and you didn't want to meet up, so maybe next time.
Anyway,
when I was doing a bunch of podcasts, I wasn't. Oh man, see, I make a joke and now I'm just a dick. This is. Oh. Did Chelsea tell you that I've been doing anime faces to Lincoln and he loves it?
No, I saw. So I saw the video. That's a great anime face. Can we take a picture? I would ask you to send me a picture of that for my background on my phone. Oh yeah, by the way, say goodbye to your brother.
Come on. Oh my God, you got shot in the neck? That would hurt so bad.
I think shock would set in.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, this is really brutal.
I like that. No, I respect that. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. And if this jungle doesn't eat you up alive,
So I was playing 4, and I was laying on the bed with Amy. And 4 is also very violent and gory. And Camille, my 10-year-old almost, walks in, and she doesn't do well with freaky stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me neither.
It was almost bad. Like I had to no. I was like, Camille, look at me. Look at my eyes. Don't look at the TV. Look right here. Hey, they're shooting at you, Sean. You better run.
I am running. I'm getting nipped in the butthole.
What, like Forrest Gump?
I'm getting nipped in the butthole. That's what we should call the stream
Something
tonight.
jumped up and bit you?
Lens, don't worry. Lens, what are you playing Call of Duty on tonight? Are you on Xbox, PlayStation? Oh no, I don't. I can't believe I just Do you think I prolonged his suffering by putting pressure down? Do you think I should have just hung him upside down and let the blood drain out faster? Would that have been better for him?
You should have started punching him in the face repeatedly and knocked him out.
My God. It's like on Austin Powers. You shot me! You shot me right in the arm! Climb over the vines, okay. Look at this, is quite the tutorial they got me going through. Oh no. I am. I'm trying. Guys, what am I doing wrong? There we go.
I did have a problem with some of that. There are times on some of these when you think you're gonna climb and you have to get just in the right spot.
Yeah, that games later sort of slotted you into the right place a little better.
Yeah.
I got no time for crouching. I need to run. This guy's a maniac.
Okay,
Alarm.
if you didn't crouch right, then you would have run into a wall. Oh, get him!
I'm using
Mash the button.
triggers too. I'm mashing both buttons. I got 2 things that are A. Oh, this is kind of like Tomb Raider when she's like, how do I become a murderer? Just kidding, I'm a real good murderer.
Speaking of my daughter, I was playing Rise of the Tomb Raider with my daughter was sitting there, and I was like, I didn't think much of it, right? And you go in this cave and you get mauled by wolves, and she started just out loud crying.
Oh yeah, man, that's terrifying. I used to be scared of the Captain Nohart from Care Bears.
Did you watch the Care Bear movie that had the redhead kid who was effectively the devil?
I don't think that I did.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. He was definitely the devil.
I should turn down the audio of the game for a little bit.
So here's something you have to think about when as Link gets older. You're gonna have to think about what you're playing around them, and there are certain things like this that are obvious. There are other things like Brothers: A Tale
Obvious
of Two
that
Sons.
This is okay to play.
No. Yes. Yeah. I mean,
Is that what you mean?
if you want to
Super
basically
obvious.
drop him in the deep end, yes.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want to drop him.
I mean,
Hey,
he can
achievement.
swim.
Look at that old achievement little token. You're gonna see it in a second.
I see it.
That's neato.
I mean, it's a Chivo, right?
I do enjoy Chivos. Am I the only one who calls it that?
I heard it somewhere else too. Kind of funny, maybe, guys.
Yeah.
Called it.
Okay. Oh, I got Uplay points too. Thank goodness.
I did not connect my Uplay when I played it. I don't even know what that means.
So usually, like at least in the later games, like The Division or Ghost Recon, you can load up your Uplay and all the points that you've all the points you've accumulated playing other Ubisoft games, you can buy rewards like skins and stuff. So in Ghost Recon, I can get a skin or armor that makes me look like the guy from Watch Dogs. So there's a lot of like cross pollination and stuff. It's kind of neat.
Cross pollination, good word.
I think I might have stolen it from either Science or Justin Masson.
I mean, they're almost the same thing.
They're both very similar.
Yeah, they are. Science and Justin Masson, both Canadian.
I think so. By the way, I wanted to take a picture. I was rushed when I was in Costco today, but they're selling basketball goals, Johnny.
And did they say goals on them?
Definitely not.
But they didn't say nets, did they?
Set a basketball net.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. And I had this discussion. So I walked around where I work as I was actually listening back to this episode. And I asked everyone. I described it abstractly, right? Like I described the thing. I didn't want to say the word. It came across real weird. And every single person in my office said goal. Like everybody. And so I asked Amy. And Amy, she's from Washington State, right? I'm down here in Texas. She said hoop. And I think if you search basketball goal on Google, basketball hoop is what you actually end up with.
Okay. So
I think,
let's put this out to the chat. I don't know if anybody even knows what we're talking about here. So if you were to grab a basketball and throw it up at like off of the backboard, and it goes.
But hold on a second. But here's the important thing.
I don't know how did you describe? Yeah, the contraption, right?
From the pole to the backboard to the rim to the net.
Yeah.
That whole contraption. What do you call that? If you want to go purchase this, what do you call it?
I'm enjoying this story time segment. That must have been a typo on my story time segment. Oh, as in the game? And we're totally talking over it, Len. Sorry. Yeah, nobody's interested in what the hell we have to say. But that's what is happening tonight, Johnny. We're just gonna chat.
Are you
okay? Good.
Do you plan on finishing this game?
I don't know yet. It all depends. It seems like a really long.
Thought it was Dude 427 thought it was a court. No, that's the part you like run around your feet on.
A hoop. Rybo says hoop.
Okay, I think hoop might be the popular thing, but my argument is the hoop attaches to the goal. And I actually found one website. Like it took some searching, but I found one website with a company that makes them that describes it as such. Like in my defense, but the person who invented basketball is Canadian.
Yeah, but he moved to America. So I was going to jump in and say that, but like even on his Wikipedia page it says he's a Canadian American, which is like it's just like African American, like he started in Canada but ended up in America.
They all had this exact same background.
Except this guy's white. I'm not trying to say he's like you know what I'm trying to say.
Hey, Sean, were Canadians enslaved? Are you trying to compare Canadians to Africans in America?
I actually don't know. I feel like there is a railroad story, but I don't know for sure. Rybo might be able to help me out. I don't know if we have a completely clean history, but you guys have a much more theatrical approach to everything.
Our history, and not to mention our present, are definitely theatrical. That's a word you can use.
Yeah.
I did some research back recently looking up from my grandmother's side to see how far I could take it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, we're good. We're going to be good. And I don't know why I care, right? I didn't own slaves, right? It's not my fault. But I found it. I found the one relative.
Oh, no.
It was here's my theory, right? He was nice to him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my theory. So, but yeah, I was actually able to trace him all the way back to France. And then I felt real bad.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, but I get feeling bad, but also,
I mean, the France part.
You didn't. Well, yes,
that was the joke. I'm sorry. I didn't. Okay, look here. We're gonna try this again. You ready? We're gonna try this again, Sean. So I traced my family back to France, and then I felt real bad.
Yeah, there we go. Nailed it. Rybo, you are right. He was in Canada, and then he went to McGill in Montreal, the guy who invented basketball, and then he went.
He was in Massachusetts, I believe, when he actually did it.
Yeah, so I guess he just wasn't around enough talented people, so he had to move to America to do it.
So here's the thing, though, is like, when he invented it, he took a basket and put it on a wall or whatever,
like
right?
literally a peach basket.
Yeah,
and then they would take a big pole or a stick to pop the basket back out, or the ball back out.
And so in theory, when he invented it, he was putting up a net. So when Chelsea called it a net,
he put up a basket.
Well, sure, but I mean, I'm trying to give Chelsea a little leeway here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before I completely tell her she's wrong. But like to a Canadian, right? Because the guy who put the net on the wall, in theory,
we should ask him.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's dead.
Yeah. Well, Canadians are immortal.
Oh, that is true.
So he gave that up when he moved to America. It's a classic choice of red or blue pill. When you cross the border, it's like
go to America or be immortal. Yeah. Little did he know what bad choice he made.
He was like, man, I can't do an eternal lifetime of winters up in this.
Do you think he did it, and moving to Massachusetts, he did it just for St. Patrick's Day?
Why? Why does that matter?
I mean, Boston. Isn't Boston like a big, like, Irish thing?
Yeah, I guess so. We're very patriotic. I don't know is that what you would call it? Does he? And by who's you guys?
I mean, I'm the one bashing the country that I love so much.
And I do my fair share of bashing
my own
Canada.
country.
Let's be honest. I talk stupid. We're not really good at much.
Who? Are you talking about you and I? Or are you talking about
Canadians?
My favorite line about Canada was from The Simpsons. And they were trying to go after some girl that Bart was in love with. And Homer asks why we have to leave America to go to Baby America. And something about that just struck a chord and makes me laugh every time I think about it.
Somebody was just talking about that, I feel like. I can't remember who.
I mean, it could have been me.
It might have been just, I don't even know. What is a Joker playing card?
So here's what I learned.
Queen playing cards. What are these playing cards?
They just equal money but you have to go and sell them to like the place at a home base type deal. And don't forget to do that, because otherwise you run out of room for the stuff you really need. Oh, and by the way, climbing these things becomes a giant pain in the ass eventually.
Oh yeah, the classic towers. Oh, look how tall it is. I gotta keep going. Oh, good God.
Okay, you can't have a cell phone tower. I think it's a cell phone. It has a radio tower, I guess. That's like on ground level. It's not going to project well.
Let's just take a slow pan as I point my gun at the island.
So someone's going to be like looking up and be like, man, this dude looks serious, and just take you out.
Right. I'm just like taking the view, and he's like, pink, headshot.
It's a good thing video cameras don't look like, guns.
Well, I'm sure it's been mistaken for one at least once, John.
Okay. I don't know where to go from there.
I mean, cell phones. I thought he had a gun. It's just a cell phone.
Yeah.
Lens, there's definitely it's a nice stereotype. I'm not going to complain that Canadians have the stereotype of being nice. But I've definitely met my fair share of dicks. Wait,
Richard, they're called Richards in Canada.
Yeah, Richards.
I believe.
Actually, my friend Chris has his dad's name is. Oh, I guess I should probably just.
Here's the thing. My boss hates it when I call him Dick.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, his name is Mike.
That's so good. Rybo's like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Look at this classic. I just unlocked a tower. Now it's gonna like smash cut to a bunch of stuff.
Does this bother you though?
Which part?
Like, okay, so before I ever played any of these, I heard people complain about the tower system and having towers and whatever. As I played through this, I didn't get every single tower. I got a lot of them because until you get them, you can't see the way the roads work. And knowing how the roads work is I'd say at least semi-important.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, I mean, knowing the best way to get from point A to point B, right? And it didn't bother me. Like, do the towers bother you?
No, I feel like genuine satisfaction by going to the towers, and it also like in open worlds. Did my controller just? Oh, it wants me to open the map. In an open world, I need a little structure. Tutorial? I'm not bothered by this right now though, because I'm hanging out with you and hanging out with people here in the chat, and I'm awake. So that you shouldn't get mad though. As a stereotype, it's nice and more of a compliment. It definitely is. I like being able to put a Canadian flag on my backpack and being treated nicely.
So, Sean, I'm going to tell you this in confidence that you won't tell anyone else.
Okay, yeah, just between me and you.
I've thought about if I were to come to Canada to visit you and exactly how this would go down as I went through the airport. And this sounds really strange, but I've thought about this, and this is what I would do, Sean. One, I would expect to be greeted at the airport by you. And as I came off the plane and I walked past all the little stores that sell all the Canadian things.
Yeah, you get all your beavers and your mooses.
Yeah. I would avoid the beavers because you can't trust a Canadian beaver.
I'm just kidding. Everybody knows that the plural for mooses is moosies.
It's actually meese.
Meese. Yes. Goose, moose, geese, meese. Okay, I think I just learned how to use a waypoint. Hopefully it wasn't much more than that.
Yeah,
Can I use my... Yeah, get in this wicked car. Look at this.
These cars are all crap, by the way.
Oh,
but here, I will tell you this. In driving this game, the driving feels at least semi-realistic because you're hindered with your view in the way you would realistically.
Yeah. Yeah. Does this change in the fourth one? Because this is similar to how it was in the second one.
I haven't gotten to a car in the fourth one yet. I've only put maybe 20 or 30 minutes into the fourth one.
I'm very tempted to buy it digitally, although I'm sure I just missed a big sale or something. Because oh, did I?
Well, so I got it on the PS3 for like $7.
Yeah, but I want it on Xbox so Chelsea and I can play together.
Okay.
And anybody else who has it, it would be sweet to do some co-op.
I mean, it was great of you to invite me into that conversation.
Well, you just said you don't have it for this system.
No, because I have it for the PlayStation. You know why I have it for the PlayStation, though? Why I bought it for PS3 over PS4? Because when I go to work, I take the PS3 with me sometimes because I'm just a badass like that.
Rybo wants to know why it isn't Mies.
It is Mies.
Oh, right. Yeah, Rybo. Didn't you know that? What the hell am I doing here?
I don't know, but I somewhere in that whole, like, Laurel and Hardy skit that we just pulled off, I had a point and I completely lost it.
That's all right. I remember you were talking about coming here and you were in the airport.
Yeah. So what I would do, and tell me if you'd be okay with this, Sean.
I think automatically I am okay with it. Just the fact that you would be here.
Yeah. So I'm going to come visit, and it's just going to be me, only because it would be hard to pull this off if the whole family was there. I'm going to stop at the first store and buy like a giant red with maple leaf Canadian sweatshirt and a Canadian hat. And I'm going to basically go through the airport, go up to everyone I see, tell them how excited I am in Canada.
Yeah.
And make sure that, like, as you and I eventually walk through the airport, I'm still literally grabbing them by their sleeve and saying this to them and seeing how you react with that.
I think my reaction is going to depend completely on the reaction that you get. I can't decide if people will just think I can't even say the word, or if they'll be like excited for you.
I mean, my goal is that they think I'm an idiot. Because here's the deal.
Is this going to be like a Rayman situation? Am I going to be like Tom Cruise and you're Dustin Hoffman? And like some people bet you like you're like in a charming kind of way. Like if you drop like a bunch of toothpicks on the ground, can you just like really quickly just tell me how many there are?
I can. I'll be wrong.
but just shout out. That would be fun for us to do. Just pretend like that's a thing. Where you have special powers and just like, and we do everything so quickly people don't even know what to make of any of it.
Oh my god, that'd be the most amazing thing.
Where is this boar? Is that
no, it's in the area where you're at.
So because it's colored, like the yellow in my mini map.
I mean, that term is not allowed.
You're not allowed to
anymore.
say colored. You're probably right.
Yeah, no, look around.
Okay,
You're trying to find
I see the edge.
Boar skin. Yeah, if you walk any, okay, you can see the edge of the area, right?
Yep, makes sense.
Okay,
how do you feel about this in games where it's like you have an area, now go find something within it?
So right now you're still in like the tutorial part of it, so I don't mind it. There's a few other times in the game where they do it, and they actually it's in a fun part, so it's not a problem.
Do you have a strategy when it comes to this? Like, do you do a perimeter check?
I like to walk around blindly.
Yeah.
Until I see what I'm looking for.
Until you're like, I've literally like stepped on my own footsteps 6 times here.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I did not search this long for a boar.
Oh, so I'm just doing it wrong. Oh, I heard it. There he is. Oh, look at that. Head. Yeah, oh, he's so cute. Smash, 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 smash.
You're literally on like a boar farm.
You can do this.
Oh, also, you can use your like melee attack sword if you want to, and this is really gross.
I hope I use every part of him.
No, you look down.
Hey, Dave's in the chat. Hi, Dave. I hope Dave's in bed. If Dave's in bed, everybody. No, well, he's not alone. We're with him. We're with him in his bed right now. I want to know if anybody watching right now is lying in bed.
I want to know what kind of pajamas you're wearing.
I want to be your bedtime stream. I read Lincoln his bedtime stories before. Little Pookie. Oh, this one's another guy.
Oh my God, the Pookie books.
Oh, they're so good.
Ryan loved the Pookie books.
Get back here.
So much.
Oh crap. Oh, he's getting away.
Here's the other thing.
He's just gonna bleed really slowly now. Come here, little guy. Let me put you out of your misery.
Think about what you said about a bedtime stream.
Yeah.
And that's when you have to change the sheets.
Yeah, I hate it when I do that.
I mean, I'm assuming Chelsea also hates it when you do that?
Yeah, it's really embarrassing.
Does she wake you up in the middle of it? She's like, Sean, you're peeing the bed again.
She used to. She just kind of stopped because she knew that even if she woke me up, she's just like, well, it's impossible to stop once you've started because it stings.
She just pinch it off for you or anything?
No, she just grabs her. She grabs like a clothespin, and just like bunk. It actually makes that sound too. Bunk.
Oh.
Wait, was that a boar fetish item? Is that what that said?
I mean, yeah, you do get the hots for dead boars later.
Okay, fast travel. I don't need to know. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there's literally like a little icons that I can go to. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now you can go to like the home base.
Yeah.
Where you find the Jamaican guy who's in another country and thinks he's a god.
Are you sure he's Jamaican?
I mean, he's got a real thick Jamaican accent.
Oh, it actually wants me to do this right now.
Yeah, the fast travel, yeah. I can't say he's Jamaican. He could be from like Trinidad and Tobago. It's kind of a similar accent.
So I think it was on Married to the Game. Somebody had wrote in from Trinidad and Tobago, and the host didn't know that was one place.
No, that was something else. Because I don't catch Married to the Games all the time, and I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, somebody just did that, and I feel like I'm not even saying it right, but I at least know that it's.
No, that's right. We actually, so in Houston, we get a lot of people from the islands is basically how they refer to it. Oh, I say they. I've heard a number of people from Trinidad and Tobago and some other places around that area that refer to it like as the islands and stuff. Mm-hmm. So maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know. But we get a lot of people from there in this area. Like when I was a recruiter for the Navy, I actually put people in the Navy from Trinidad and Tobago.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, they have a very similar accent to like Jamaica.
I don't have enough money.
Then don't buy it. But you
That
can
was such
sell
a-
those.
Oh, what do I?
So there should be a button you can hit to move over to sell,
Mm-hmm.
and then you should be able to sell the cards that you found that you were so questioning before.
Okay, so I definitely okay. I like that it says recommended use. Sell it.
Yes.
Thank you.
It'll stop you from being an idiot.
Yes. Sell the dog tags. Craft syringes. Yes, like that's the way it should always be like this.
No, I agree. Apparently, Rybo must be in bed and hearing your voice to help him fall asleep.
I don't know what dulcet tones means, but I'll take it as a compliment. Lens, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. How are you enjoying the game? Don't.
How are you enjoying World War II?
World War II, yeah. How's World War II treating you?
I hear it was a fun time.
Yeah, it's memorable for sure.
I love World War II submarines.
Why?
They're just really cool to walk around. Also because have you ever seen like Down Periscope?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, Sean, you and I are friends.
Yeah.
Right. I spent 7 years on submarines.
Mm-hmm.
Add these two things together, you should know more about submarines. So what I need you to do, need you to go.
Should I pull up another window of the internet instead of the gameplay, and we can just presumably
Watch
X to
Down
quick sell
Periscope
just
together?
those things? Oh, nice. Yes, that we should totally do that. Oh, now what is he gonna teach me? Oh, so much teaching.
He's gonna teach you Jamaican.
Crafting.
He's gonna teach you a good Bob Marley song.
Oh, okay. Craft. Can I do 2?
You know what's really cool about this series, at least through 3 and 4, is that you can heal yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like without even having like crafting this stuff, you can just heal yourself. Now, granted, it's extremely graphic, and sometimes even plays along with how you got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might be digging a bullet out of your arm with a stick.
Yeah, you need to get it out of there. That's obvious.
Yeah, but sometimes it's
first aid.
glass.
Hey, get it out, pull everything out. That's the number one rule of self-care in the wild. If you get impaled, you always pull out.
Always pull out before it's too late.
Now I will teach you the takedown.
What is he trying to teach me now? Cook a grenade.
How to use
it's a skill
your
too. Okay.
skill points.
Now I will teach you the takedown.
I like the skill that allows you to drop down and stick your knife in their head.
Mm-hmm. Where's the takedown?
I mean, it's one I use in my everyday life. It might be specifically trying to get you to use a certain skill.
Press B while sliding.
Now I will teach you
If I just keep hitting A, he's gonna keep saying this.
now
Yeah, he's gonna teach it to you
I
though.
will teach you the takedown.
Okay, well, go ahead.
So you have to switch to the next screen though.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
There.
okay. I was actually not on takedown.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
As you become stronger with each new
I like how choppy and like that's a video that they've inserted in there, and it's just like compressed all the shit instead of actual gameplay that they could have just played there.
I mean,
that
do you want to start making games for a living?
Shut up, John. Okay, so is that okay? I'll learn this one. Sprint slide.
You have done well, Jason.
Jason. Oh man, I'm so powerful.
The tatau.
I like this tattoo thing.
Oh,
like, as you
that's
get
a
new
cool
things,
design,
tattoos end up
man.
on your arm.
I would. Chelsea and I talk about getting tattoos all the time. Actually, I think eventually we're gonna get it done.
Amy and I have been talking about getting a, not matching, but
We have to get her back.
what's the word for two things that go together?
Come.
Complementary.
Sure, we'll go with that. A complimentary tattoo,
Mm-hmm.
but we can't settle on anything.
Yeah.
And so we looked at like famous cartoon couples,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, well, there's Kermit the Frog, and she's like, there's no way I'm putting Miss Piggy on me.
Yeah.
Like she's like, I'm not gonna be Miss Piggy.
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
a
messed
tough
up.
one.
And I'm like, yeah, that's good call, right? We could do like Charlie Brown, but she'd have to be the little redhead girl, and no one knows her name.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like most of the girls in Charlie Brown just either are no fun or they're a bitch.
I mean, you don't think Peppermint Patty could be some fun?
Maybe, if you use your imagination.
And you're another woman. I'm pretty sure Peppermint Patty is a little on the bull side.
Possibly. But that was...
Possibly?
Possibly. Oh, I almost hit that little deer.
I mean, that would have been a positive.
I do like these tribal kind of tattoos, though. That's kind of like the abstract kind of design I would like. Like, I don't really want, like, a picture of something.
So here's the issue, though. As I lived in Hawaii for a number of years, and so you get a lot of people that get these, like, Hawaiian-ish tribal tattoos. And you're like, here's the people that get them because they're part of that culture.
Yeah.
And here's the poser that gets them.
Yeah,
that's where the tribal issue comes in. And no offense to anyone who has one of these. But, like, there's been some tattoos that have become really popular that were Old Navy tattoos, and not Old Navy because they just make good jeans.
They just have really good deals all the time.
Yeah, but don't... Oh, okay, here's a little PSA to everyone listening. Don't buy Old Navy stuff online because their quality assurance is crap.
Oh no! Oh no! This looks dangerous.
I mean, there's lots of guys there. If you see a little white semicircle, you might want to stop and shoot that person.
A semicircle?
I mean, an eighth of a circle, a tenth of a circle.
You mean the thing that's pointing at where I'm getting shot at?
Yes. I was trying to give it a descriptive shape.
What if I just run over these guys instead?
I mean, car beats human.
You think my insurance will go up after I hit all these people?
Only if you claim it.
Why would I claim it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't claim it.
Oh, I think that might have been my friend that I just hit.
I mean, so think about this. Oh, never mind. I'm not going there. It sounded horrible.
Okay.
Don't kill people in cars.
You aborted it. Oh no. Can I hit this guy, please? Oh my God, you guys.
Just get out and shoot him.
They're all dead. I don't need to shoot them. Not everything needs guns drawn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not in Canada. Knife him.
Yeah, in Canada, we run people over. Thank you very much.
and as you do it, you go,
sorry. Okay, that reminds me of True Lies. Did you ever see that movie with Arnie?
God. It's Arnie. The Governator? Yeah, it's been a long time.
Okay, so at the end, he's in this jet, this Harrier jet, and he doesn't know how to fly it very well. And so he's running over everybody's car, he's doing all this damage, and he's up the side, sorry. Good times, man. He's so polite.
And then he became governor.
He has 3 lifetimes in his lifetime.
He had... Okay, I don't know if I've ever explained this to you. I have a big problem with people like that.
Overachievers?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yes, but
not overachievers.
Over-receivers. Over-receivers, right? The people that get more than their due share.
What?
Okay.
What?
Wait, are you saying what to me or the game?
You.
Okay.
I don't know what the game is telling me right now.
Think about this, right? And specifically where this came up is that the Houston Astros, I don't know if you know this, they might have won the World Series last year.
Yeah, they play basketball, right?
Yeah, they get the ball into the goal. But anyways, that's my team. And there is a pitcher, Verlander, who happened to marry Kate Upton, like right after the World Series. So this guy, amazing pitcher, makes lots of money, marries a supermodel, has a World Series, and he has a full head of hair.
Oh, I did hear you talk about this guy's hair. Dude, maybe dude says this should have been a podcast. Maybe this is going to be a thing. Maybe this will be the Wednesday stream with Johnny. Right after you're done, Sheldon Forgotten.
I'm here for you.
As long as you're having a good time, I feel kind of bad because I'm the only one playing a game. But
so here's the thing, Sean. In the morning when I text you and I'm like, oh my God, I'm on my 8th cup of coffee and I'm still falling asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because you're listening to the Backlog Busters?
No, it's because I have to wake up in less than 5 hours.
Because those guys, you should go.
No, I'm having fun.
Those guys keep me awake. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to give him a shout out, but because the first time I listened to it, I was like, I'm listening to it. They're like, what do you think? And I'm like, I'm still awake. So like, not sure what else you want me to say about it, but that's a true statement.
Oh,
So I think they took it. Guys, what should I upgrade? What should I craft?
What do you have?
I have 1 syringe kit.
I mean, what do you have available to upgrade? Because here's what you should be looking at: is what do you want to upgrade, and then what do you need to go get to make that upgrade?
I want big weapons.
Okay, so if you want to carry more than 1 weapon, you need to go over to like the weapon holster thing.
Okay, I'm gonna
which
do that.
Is that one right there. And do you have enough to get it? If not, what do you need? So you need a goat skin. I mean, because who doesn't have a goat skin on them?
Obviously. So so we need to go on a goat murdering spree. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like anything.
Oh, okay. So hold on. So yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue, and then I'll get to Rybo.
I was just gonna say that I can't, because all these things seem like grayed out. Like none of these are filled in options. So I shouldn't even bother looking into them because I don't have what I need for any of these items.
Well, no, but you should look into them to figure out what you need so you can specifically go after that thing.
Did we ever? What was a Verlander story?
Okay, so Verlander.
Oh, the
pitches the World Series.
The cricket player.
And the cricket player Verlander.
Yeah.
Pitches the national pitching.
Cricket Hall of Famer. Future Cricket Hall of Famer. Mm-hmm.
In Houston.
Yeah.
Does an amazing job, like a hero-ish thing. Great pitcher. Marries Kate Upton. Like misses the parade for his honeymoon or something like that. Full head of hair, right?
Wait, does he have a full head of hair?
Yeah, he's got a great head of hair.
Okay.
Right? He has something that was due to me. Like I missed out on something because he got it. This is my theory. Mm-hmm. Like maybe it's the head of hair. Maybe if he was bald, then I would have had a full head of hair, and I might have still do what I do for a living.
Yeah. And
have my money, right? But I'd have a full head of hair.
But I think you're doing pretty well.
I mean, not in the hair department.
But okay, count your blessings, Mr. I've got a sweet shaped head.
No. I have a sweet shaped head.
It's Mr. I have a sweet shaped head.
Sorry. No, that's my father.
Okay.
I mean, do I have to explain every joke I do?
Your father is a sweet shaped head.
No, but it's like, hey, Mr. Beeler. Oh no, Mr. Beeler's my father.
Oh.
I mean,
it was a couple steps away. It was because I say that all the time. People say, "Hello, Mr. Capri." I'm like, "Mr. Capri is my father," which I obviously get from Finding Nemo.
And just life. I think that's just kind of been a thing.
Mr. Turtle is my father.
But I figured that any of these people that have all these things, like they need to have like one down thing that's obvious.
Yeah, like a failed marriage or like an affair that he had, or.
But hold on a second. But an affair that he had could be a bittersweet thing. It could be like, I was married to Kate Upton, supermodel. And
sorry, I'm talking about I'm back at Arnie now. Arnie had the affair.
Yeah, but
with a maid.
How good was she looking?
Well,
and I'm not saying he should have done it, right? But like at that point, is that really a personal knock in his life? He had fun, right? And he had a full head of hair.
I guess.
I'm just saying.
I don't think that's really the point. So you're saying that
might have gotten him there.
You're not taking any of the downsides from any of this. You're just like, well, she's probably good looking, and who's.
What downsides does he have?
Like probably a lot of lost money and like a wife that hates him and a family who I don't know.
Okay, but let's look at it. I don't know if he has kids or not. I don't know if the governor
had a kid with her, didn't he? Didn't he impregnate her? He's the impregnator.
Oh, that needs to be a movie.
No, it doesn't. It was called Junior. No, not. Yeah, it was. It was.
Did you ever read Cracked magazine?
Barely. Like I always had friends who had it laying around and stuff.
I think I owned one. I almost called it an episode. It's not an episode. One issue of it, I guess. And there was like one of the movie things, and it was called Twinge, and it was Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito and some girl, and oh my god, it was so raunchy, but it was so funny.
That's awful.
It was terrible, because Cracked Magazine was terrible.
How well can I zoom in here? Can I see if there's, like, is there a better way for me to see if I'm missing any loot?
No.
So I just kind of wonder, oh, there's...
Well, it should tell you, like, on your little mini map, there should be like a little thing if there's a like a box or something that needs to be opened.
Yeah, like I can see it if it's within the mini map. I'm just trying to, like, if I can zoom out a little more than that. It doesn't look like that. This looks like look at this map. Oh, guys. Oh my.
You have some getting to get done.
I have to get over to getting it done. Ben Butler's in the house.
Yeah, he understands what I'm talking about with the whole
Verlander.
Except Ben has a full head of hair. He also kind of has a full body of hair.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
I wanted to hear more stories about Ben and his drive, because he got to do something. I got a meth pipe. I like how casually they just like, here's a meth pipe.
I mean, it's not a big deal there.
Okay, so now I'm getting some money here.
You want to hear about Ben's what?
I want to hear about his drive.
To Washington?
Yeah, because you guys were talking about map sizes and relating Far Cry 5 to like the literal size of Montana, which I thought was hilarious on Generational Gamers podcast. I can buy a map.
Yeah, I've been
that's
to Montana. I did not buy a single map.
Really?
I also did not get anywhere near being a completionist on this game.
Oh, I can just sell my meth pipe. Very easily, I can just sell my meth pipe here.
Yeah, you have two choices in life. You sell the meth pipe, or you lose a lot of money to meth.
Yeah. Yeah, but meth is reusable. Did you know that?
No, because Breaking Bad's a terrible show.
Did you know that this is awful? And for anybody who's like sensitive to any of this stuff, maybe just hit the mute button for a quick second.
Oh my God, what are you about to say?
Did you know that meth heads, like meth gives you like these weird, like this weird acne? And meth heads will pop those pimples and then like ingest or snort or whatever that, because it's like pure meth again.
No.
Yeah.
Is this wait now, hold on a second. How sure are you that this is a real thing?
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Go ahead and if you feel safe about Googling that sort of thing.
I mean
I'm not going to spend my money on anything.
It's not like I'm
yet.
searching like German porn bots or anything. I can search meth pimples.
Definitely. Yes, please do. I don't know, maybe we need to put this to rest. Maybe I should just
meth. Here we go. Here's your options. When you type in meth PIM,
yeah,
you get meth pimples, meth pimples treatment, meth pimples on face, meth pimples won't pop, and meth pimples on leg.
Yeah, okay. Why are you telling this at 10:30 at night or ever? Isn't this better than like your morning cartoons type of material there, Ryboflavins?
Meth sores and meth mites, nasty effects of meth abuse, because meth itself is not a nasty thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you want to hear something kind of crazy? Years ago, when Amy and I were, I don't know, we'd only been married a couple of years before my daughter was born. We lived out in Baytown. Now, Baytown is not the worst area.
Is that like before anyone?
What?
Before anyone else town?
No.
Baytown? Like you're my bay? Do you know that's what that means, John?
Oh my God, I did not know that's where you were going.
That's
like,
bay.
I did not put the two together.
Like you're my bay?
Yeah. No.
You're my Baytown?
Ben's my bay.
That's true. That's a good bay to have.
I mean, he abandoned me.
I think I just hit a dude with my truck.
Don't tell the police.
And I'm just casually listening to this tune.
I learned from what was that TV show? Yeah, 7 seconds. You just keep going.
After 7 seconds, congratulations.
No, it's the name of the TV show.
Oh, show off over here.
Anyway, so I lived in Baytown, and I was a Navy recruiter at the time, and Amy had finished her college, hadn't started becoming a teacher yet, and she actually worked for Child Protective Services for a little while. she worked for like 3 months before she was like, screw you, I can't do this job.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I was fully supportive of her saying, screw you, I can't do this job.
Mm-hmm.
Because like she would go to these trailer parks and her supervisor, her trainee person, be like, be careful when you walk in. Good chance it could be a meth lab.
Okay. Yeah.
And meth labs go boom.
Yeah.
So.
Did you ever tell you the story about when a house exploded 3 blocks away from me? Like literally the house exploded. This is something else you could probably Google. So I can't remember which World Cup it would have been. Maybe 2002, maybe 2006. But we were all at my parents' house watching some soccer, and we were all like blowing whistles and vuvuzelas and all that other good stuff you do when you're watching soccer.
Is a vuvuzela a real thing?
I'm pretty sure that's what like the buzzing sound was when they had the World Cup in South Africa. It's like bzzz. These are all things you should be like fact checking me on as we go along.
Oh no, I'm just gonna take your word.
Okay, so it's the thing that makes the sound in like when you die in Uncharted. But when you have like a stadium full of people all playing the vuvuzelas, it sounds like the players are getting attacked by bees.
Okay.
But they just never attack. They're just hovering. Like they're like vulture bees.
That.
Did you ever know that there's like vulture bees in South Africa?
No.
That's really what they meant when they talked about Africanized bees. It was the South Africanized bees. It just sort of like bzzz.
Never mind. God, I'm so gonna get myself in trouble with like dumb jokes one day.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? We just come up on the internet and say stupid crap. Why is there? Okay, here's the box. That's what he said.
Sometimes it takes a while to find the
I
box,
need to find
but once
the
you
box.
find the box, you open the box and you enter the box.
Sometimes if you find the boxes often enough, you can just get there without even really thinking about it. You can almost do it with your eyes closed.
That's true, but you got to be careful about finding boxes in weird countries. You never know what could be in the box.
You never know what's inside. That's right. That's true.
You never know if it was always a box.
Does that mean that this box is above me? Do I have to look up for this box? Why? Okay, I feel like I'm like right on that spot.
You can't climb a tree.
But do I shoot it down from a tree? Like I'm on this marker on my map.
You're on the box.
Yep. Is it above me?
It shouldn't be.
That's really upsetting. This has happened a couple of times.
So this, I mean, you are such a completionist at this point that you can't. Oh, he said mine underground. I don't know if Ben's screwing with you though. To my knowledge, mining is not a thing in this game. Otherwise, it would be called Minecraft.
Maybe he's using swipe on a phone or something to chat. Chelsea does that, and for the cliffside. Look. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought. I thought you were talking about like swiping left or right. His phone pops up. He's got 2 options.
I'd swipe.
Whichever one's more attractive.
I would swipe right because you're on the right side.
On me?
Of life.
I mean, we did talk about cuddling earlier.
Okay, so I was watching the World Cup at my parents' house. Oh no! And then all of a sudden,
oh my God, you're shotgunning a dog in the face.
Is that bad?
I mean, it's not nice. I mean, it was biting you, so I commend you for protecting yourself.
I'll skin him.
That's the American way.
It's very similar to Far Cry Primal. You just sort of like stab it, and then you're kind of done with it. Let me see about crafting. Maybe I should craft some more.
You 2 things. 1, you need a goat, and 2, you need to tell me about being at your mother's house.
I'll get there. Wait, what the hell is this? Syringes, fireproof.
It's different type. Yeah, because I mean, don't you know if you inject yourself, you can't get caught on fire?
Yeah. I don't have any green leaves. I need green leaves.
They're on your map.
I don't see any yet.
I think they're white on your map, actually.
Oh, look, here's another guy. Here's another little puppy. Here, puppy. I don't have any healed.
What are you trying to do? Make Chinese food?
Aww.
Sorry, it was a conversation I literally had at work today.
So does that make it better or worse? Yeah,
I mean, it makes
shotgun.
it makes a group
2 for 1. Eventually I'm gonna get to telling you what exactly happened. Maybe I'll just wait for more people to jump in the chat. Yeah, exactly, Rybo. so so we were watching the World Cup. Ooh, killing dogs. Oh no! Stab, stab, stab. Achievement.
If you have achievement, kill enough dogs.
Yep.
What do they call that achievement?
I wasn't paying attention. Let's see.
Bagged and tagged. Is
that what oh, you had the benefit of the delay.
Yeah, we'll call it benefit.
Complete a path of hunter quests. Very nice. Very nice. I'm concerned with my health in this game because I don't think I have enough stuff to continue to heal up, which is often what I find with the second one and with this, is that the beginning can be difficult to manage health and inventory. I haven't been doing enough stuff.
Hold down X right now. Just hold down X. Or, sorry, triangle? I don't know. Whatever it is for the Xbox. I was playing on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, okay. You can continue to do this forever. You don't need anything to do what you just did.
Okay, so what's it? Oh, so do I get more health later and I need better
you healing? Get more. So yeah, you can get more health later, and you can get where when you do that, it heals you more, or when you use a syringe, it heals you more.
Okay, but I don't need it. So okay, because I was worried there for a second. I thought I was all out of options. I'm all out of syringes. I'm so lost without syringes.
I was really hoping you were going to do a better job with that.
I'm all out of meds. Oh, look at the goats. Oh, goat skins. Come here. I need your skin.
I mean, if you're going to shoot them, shoot them. If you're going to... That's one of my bigger problems, is chasing these things down to stab with a knife is a huge pain. And if you start using a gun, the natives or the pirates or whatever they are will be like, oh, there's someone using a gun here. Let's go fight him.
Yeah, I didn't really have much of an option there. I mean, I have the bullets. Why not just use them?
So Ben talked me into, I say talked me into, but he was telling me the best way to play this is to go all stealthy and bow and arrow, and that sounds great if you have skills.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't have skills. How about I just try and like distract them with all the rocks I find?
I mean, see if you can David and Goliath them with a rock.
I'm not sure how I changed the weapons. I think it was trying to tell me that before, but then I skipped it, or I was talking to you. You know my favorite thing that we are doing here tonight, John?
What's that?
We will never tell you the story of my neighbor's house.
I think that would be great if you always just like...
I'll just get back to it just for a second. Yeah. Like, what else can you tell me about the vuvuzelas?
I don't know. What I can tell you is you can't change guns until you upgrade your holster and carry more than one gun.
Right, so you're saying that I have no other gun to change to right now.
Correct.
That makes sense.
You're also not alive.
I've since died.
And here's the worst part. Everything that happened since that point of save. So, like, if you hadn't killed the goat until after that save point, you don't have the goat.
Well, I guess we're just going to have to go kill a goat again.
I mean, who doesn't want to do that daily?
Kill a goat?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend in high school that had goats.
Oh, I don't think I ever told you the story about my friend's dad who hit a goat on his way home from the lake one time.
Is it bad that I'm imagining him punching it in the face?
You should imagine him gutting it, actually. Like in his garage. Okay. That's real. That's you think I'm joking with some of these things.
We need to discuss something.
Yeah.
So between you and your wife now, I have learned that Canada is way more redneck than I ever imagined.
Alberta is. Our province is very similar to Texas in a lot of ways.
Now, how do you feel about the TV show The Trailer Park Boys?
I love it.
Is it accurate?
I don't know. It's very silly, but there are a lot of like Canadian shout outs, I guess. Not that I can.
I mean, it's a Canadian show.
Rybo can help me out here. There's just a lot of like the location obviously is Canada, and and the whole we ain't got nothing better to do is very like Canadian and small town Canada kind of thing. So we'll just get in trouble and stuff. And
you took it down with the knife.
The lackadaisical. What is this?
It's a goat.
Why is it attacking me? It's like a Komodo dragon.
That is a Komodo. Well, it's a giant lizard of sorts. But yeah, get its skin too.
Hunter hunted. It's like, oh, it was a Komodo dragon. See, all those years, I know my wildlife.
You know your lizards.
It's not accurate. Some of us are sober sometimes. That's true. Some of us are sober sometimes.
Wait, did you get the goat skin from the goat you killed a second ago?
Hang on. I've got some company. We got company. You need to say like a line like that when something like that happens.
I mean, I'm not Dave. Dave's good at those things.
We got company. Oh, did you have
You
a bow and
saved
arrow?
our village.
You saved us. Thank you for saving us. I like that looting the body is just like giving him a couple love taps on the chest. Pat, pat, pat. There, dead person. You're okay.
Oh my god, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Can you imagine being in a situation where you're so desperate to find playing cards on somebody that you search their dead body?
Anything for a joyous occasion. Where's the goat? I don't know where the goat is.
Go to your left. He was somewhere out there. He was where you killed him. A little to your left, more towards the edge. Look around, see if there's a goat on the ground.
I feel like
take a whiff. Take
okay,
a smell.
here's the Komodo dragon.
Okay, look to your left.
Okay, now I flipped around the other side, so I'll go back.
Look to your right.
To my left. Oh, you're right.
It was right over.
Yeah, nice.
It was right over there somewhere.
Dude, you're like one of those like hunter's dogs. You're like a pointer dog. I got
I'm just the Rain Man.
Game
by the way,
Face
there's
is from
one
Winnipeg.
goat there. One goat.
So Game Face is from Winnipeg. My dad is from Winnipeg. Do you know where Winnipeg is?
It's in Canada.
Okay, yeah, good start.
Okay, sorry. It's in Baby America.
Yeah, it's Hat America.
Hat America.
Wear your hat.
Call it Above the Wall.
You don't know where Winnipeg is?
I've seen it on a map before.
We should do this sometime. We should have a contest. Is this another Komodo dragon? How do you do with shotguns, Mr. Dragon?
Oh my god, it's fast.
I know, it's creepy. Did I ever tell you the story of when when I got chased off of a boat because somebody put a giant lizard in the boat? Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
Okay. So this really reminds me of the time that my friend's dad was gutting a goat in there. Oh, there's another one.
Did he gut it in the boat? I was
no. The lizard was in the boat. The lizard was in the boat. The goat was in the garage. It sounds like a nursery rhyme.
Sean, I was in a boat once with
the
a
lizard
girl.
was in the goat. The boat was in the goat.
It's a big goat.
Okay, you go ahead. I'm lost.
No. I mean, I'm only gonna tell part of my story.
This is the best stream ever.
I was at a summer camp on a work crew, and I was in a boat with this girl, just talking. That's it. And the boat was sinking because it was like missing a couple rivets. So it was like a canoe. And so it was sinking, but not enough that we were worried. We're pretty sure we could still float back. And the perch, are you a fan of perch?
I don't know what that is.
It's a little fish. You can eat, eat a bunch of them. They have a lot of bones for their size. The perch were getting nippy and kept nipping at her, and she thought that my toenails were too long, and I was very insulted.
It's a very personal choice that you've made with the length of your toenails, and she was judging you. I understand why you'd feel personally attacked.
I did. I was like, I don't think I touched you. And she's like, I felt it. And then eventually we figured out, nope, that was the perch biting us as our canoe sank slowly.
Oh, no. Yeah, Rybo, this is the thing that we're just going to go with. Stab.
I mean, my goal is to cut you off in your stories to make sure they don't finish.
I mean, I always feel like I don't have stories, and then I think about the time where...
The time where you couldn't reach quite far enough to grab the goat?
The time that my parents' neighbor's house exploded.
And this was during the Stanley Cup.
This is no, but we did have people over to watch the Stanley Cup when the Oilers were in Game 7 against the Carolina Hurricanes.
Well, now this was recently, right?
And the funny thing about the Carolina Hurricanes is they used to be the Hartford Whalers. Did you know? You know the Hartford Whalers? Do you know where Hartford is?
No, it's in Canada.
No, it isn't.
Damn it. Did you know, like, the Pelicans, the New Orleans Pelicans?
That's god-awful.
Isn't it?
That is so... What about the Las Vegas Golden Knights?
That's the new... What team? Is it a basketball team?
It's an NHL team. It's a hockey team.
It's an NHL. You know what I'm hoping for, though? I'm actually excited about the Golden Knights for one reason. So the Houston Rockets.
Did I ever tell you the story about the time we went to the Golden Knights game, to the hockey game, for my dad's
Did you really
retirement?
go to one of their games?
Yeah, we did.
Did you cosplay as a Golden Knight?
No, but a true story. I told my boss that we were taking my dad to the Golden Knights game, and we were doing this for his retirement, and he thought we were so cheap because he thought we were taking him to like some high school hockey game. He's like, what the hell is the Golden Knights? And I'm like, it's a big deal. It's like an NHL team. It's a real thing. We also, yes, that's right, Game Face. We have no roads in Alberta. It's basically a lot like this. John, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I don't think that I finished whatever that was, whatever I was doing when I got attacked by the Komodo dragons, and now I find myself in a gas station. I'm just going to pull the e-brake and park
Is
here.
it a Texaco?
I think it is. Was Texaco in Back to the Future?
Oh, I could not tell you. It has been a very long time since I've seen Back to the Future. You have to ask Dave more.
Is there a spot here?
Recently.
My handbook, is it? Like where I get different quests or something? Kind of keep track.
You know,
here, it must be over here.
If you find it, let me know, because I had a hard time figuring that out.
Because I feel
if you go to the go to the map, and there should be a thing that says current quest and lets you at least know where you're going.
Yeah, I see that, but I feel like it just switched it over to that instead of what I actually wanted to do.
What did you want to do?
Well, whatever I was doing before that. I don't know what I want. That's the problem.
What you really?
And people who have been watching me stream all week, this is a common theme. I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time, John. I was playing Stardew Valley and I just didn't even know what to do.
So I'm sad. I bought Stardew Valley on a computer, like on Steam, a while back, because you can play it on a bullshit computer and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, same here. I was playing on my laptop.
But now it's out on Switch, and I kind of want it on Switch, but I played for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And got nowhere near completing it.
Well, I
didn't know I was supposed to be doing something.
I don't think you can complete it.
Well, okay, there is an end game-ish, but you can keep going afterwards, I think. Like there's a town hall or museum or something, and each room has a thing you need to bring it a certain number of these certain things. I didn't realize that until I was way far into it, and I got to the point where I'm like, I don't have a wife. I haven't done these things. I'm kind of a loser.
I don't have a wife. Sounds so sad. You're like, you look around, you're like, well, I have one.
Yeah, it was like a year and a half into the game, and I finally started hitting on people. And by that point, they're like, your cake doesn't mean anything. This dude's giving me the good stuff. And I'm like, I don't have the good stuff.
Yeah, you're way past your prime. You should have been hitting on people all along. And that, my friends, is just something that we all realize. We're like, why wasn't I hitting on people the whole time? You mean you just talk to people? That was dumb. Why didn't I just do that before? Now I'm married and I got kids.
Yeah, see, here's where my problem is I started young, and then took this like weird, awkward break in the middle where the fun stuff was supposed to happen. And then I was lucky enough to meet my wife. I'll say that or whatever. But
good. Like, thank goodness you said it that way too.
Yeah, I mean, because she could listen to this.
No, that's not gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Apparently, this is my current objective.
4 hours.
I guess I'll just go there. But I feel like I'm in a space right now. Like my mini map looks like I'm in one of those areas that I'm going to search for something, but I don't think that I am. I guess I'll just hop in my truck and just go drive off somewhere else.
Go towards that thing.
Well, now I'm going
in
to.
The middle.
I just felt like I was doing something else, and then those guys were chasing me, and then something else happened.
Did you upgrade your weapon holster?
I haven't done any upgrading yet. I think I just want to collect stuff.
You have 2 goats. You have goats now.
Oh, man.
You can get 2 weapons.
I don't like that I keep getting shot at. I just want to go. I just want to go to the square.
If you keep driving fast, then they'll stop seeing you, like now.
Okay, I should probably get some tiare. Some white leaves. Oh god, they're chasing me. I can hear them coming, John.
They're not seeing you. There's no quarter circles. Third circles.
Mitch Power has joined the chat to give me crap about not playing Gears. And yes, Mitch, Gears got voted down in the Twitter. And I'm sorry I did not reply to your messages because I was doing this. And I'm very sorry.
And because apparently Twitter is actually how all decisions are made in life.
I have to... Why would I put up the poll if I don't plan on honoring it?
Someone's shooting at you.
I should probably... I just need to get a leaf. And what did I ever do to these guys?
I mean, they're in general terrible people.
Obviously.
And behind you. Throwing grenades.
Imagine just, like, getting sort of hit with a grenade and being like, I'll just bandage it.
Yeah, I'll just take this bullet out of my arm with a stick.
I do like that. I'm sorry, Mitch. Everybody's mad at me right now. Everybody's real pissed at me. I'm just upsetting people left, right, and center.
I mean, do you need a hug? I can't physically give you that.
Can you send me one of those gifts of emergency hugs? That would help.
I found a good one that was a ghost hug. And I was like, you can't feel it, but it's happening.
Aw, that's cute. Is it kind of like when you have sex with somebody with a micro penis?
I mean, the last time I had sex with someone with a micro penis, I did not feel it.
Exactly. So, but it's happening.
Also, I'm just going to put this out there. So you listen to Generational Gamers, even if no one else does, and that's fine. But there was a joke I put in there that was kind of a micro penis joke, maybe dealing with a group of people that might have micro penises. Ben convinced me to cut it out.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. I need bullets.
I mean...
I was doing a quest that I needed to do something with... Oh, just got another meth pipe. I was doing a quest. I need to do something with my shotgun, and I don't know if it was completed. Ben Butler, if you're still in the chat, or if anybody knows, is there a good quest log that I'm missing here?
Oh, here. You know what? I have the internet.
If only,
I have the power of all the knowledge.
It's too bad it's kind of like what in the old days where you couldn't use the internet and the phone at the same time. The common thing now is that you can't stream and look up something on the internet at the same time.
I mean, if you have multiple screens,
it'll disconnect. Well, I'm using the one screen to play the game.
Oh, that's right. Oh, here he goes. Far Cry 3 mission log in game : noob question.
Yeah, thank you. I will admit that.
It's a one-way mission thing. You can see them on your map.
Oh God,
and you can do
I'm
side
going down a
missions
cliff.
on a way somewhere, but no log of sorts. I didn't think so. I never saw anything.
That's really bad.
It's a pain in the ass, I guess.
I just fell off a cliff and died.
I did that in Fortnite.
Thank you everybody for hitting a thumbs up on the video. That's pretty sweet. I really appreciate it. Did you do that?
As I'm watching it being on it, I should probably do that.
That's not why I said that.
I like how you said that, and then like 3 clicks happened right after you said thanks for doing it.
Oh no, wait.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh shit, I didn't actually do this.
I didn't do that.
I should probably do that.
It's like, well, if I didn't do it,
a dick would watch this.
Who the hell did? Look for a wanted dead icon. Oh yeah, because I was doing. Oh man.
Oh yeah, you got to go to. That's funny. Yeah, you got to go to. There's like a board with stuff pinned to it.
Right.
You got to find the wanted dead one, and then you got to go kill the dude.
So that's what ended up taking over whatever I was doing with a shotgun.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess so. Is it even worth using a vehicle? Because I feel like they're super loud.
I think you might have to sneak up on someone. Here's the thing: is Linz is saying that World War II is stressful, and I think I've heard that from actual vets.
It's actually it's Saving Private Ryan that just brings it all back. So you can blame Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks for that.
And Tom Hanks.
And also Matt Damon.
Tom Hanks is going to play Mr. Rogers?
I don't think that's necessary.
To have a Mr. Rogers thing or have Tom Hanks play him?
The movie.
So, I mean, nothing's necessary, but you ever watch Drunk History?
Yes. Oh my God, I wanted to do one of those so bad back in the day, but none of my friends are smart enough to actually like tell a story or know anything about history or anything like that.
I want all the listeners to hear this. He just said you're all idiots.
No, none of my
Oh,
none of my
your real friends?
none
Do
of
you
my
wanna say
real
real
life
friends,
friends.
Sean?
No, real life like people I've like touched. I've touched Dave.
Yeah. I mean, and he's never touched a boy. But he wants
You're
to.
over there, but the viewers are over here.
I might have to treat you to something here.
Rybo, unfortunately, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific because I just said a whole bunch of stupid shit. Oh.
So, where's the? I was gonna play a soundbite for you. Now I've lost it. Too late now. Okay. There's a drunk history that came out like one of the last week or the week
Lens,
before.
I'm curious what you said. Lens
Oh,
retracted. I feel like I even looked at it and I've missed it.
No, Lens, please put that back up. So there's a drunk history, and they actually talk about Mr. Rogers, and Colin Hanks plays him in the drunk history. Like he's the actor playing him in the story they're telling.
That. Uh-huh.
Anyways, I thought it was super cool.
Rybo, don't be hurt. If none of my quote unquote real life touchy friends that I've actually touched with my hand to their face, none of them could help me with my damn computer.
Lynn said it sounded really pervy when you said you touched Dave.
Yeah, that
the
was
funny thing is it was meant to sound pervy, and when it actually happened, it was pervy.
No, it wasn't.
You guys called me when I was in bed.
I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that there. I know you could retract a comment.
Here,
sometimes I'd like to do that in real life. Be like, just kidding.
Can you do that on Twitter?
You can delete a tweet, but
I guess that makes sense.
Usually, if it's something that you'd like to delete, somebody's probably already taken a screenshot of it.
I guess the secret's out there then.
I'm so bad at stealth.
Yeah, but do you enjoy doing stealth?
Not really.
Oh, see, I love the stealth part. I just end up having to go guns blazing at the end of it 'cause I suck.
Oh, there's a dog over there. I can't hold up to a dog. And that guy's facing me. See, like, what am I supposed to do in this situation? That guy's right there. I'm totally screwed.
So here's the first thing
screwed.
You can do. Hold on, stop. Push up on the D-pad.
Uh-huh. Now I've got a camera out. What the hell is this going to do?
Now go look at all the people with the camera. I mean, yes, you got to like go to you can see them.
Uh-huh.
And it marks them on your mini map, and you'll be able to always see what position they're facing. So you do that with all things. Yeah, it's a really cool mechanic.
It's amazing that this is the one thing that they didn't really talk about. They taught me how to like use my menus. Also, how do I use the different focus points? Like those little dots? That's where the camera's gonna
they don't
focus.
really matter. It's just like you zoom in, you can see it, and then once you put the camera away, your mini map will always show which way those people are facing, so you kind of know their patterns and when to sneak up on them.
That's very helpful.
It might be something they talk about later. I don't remember.
Can I do it?
But
for
now
the
you
dog?
can know. Yeah. And it also tells you like the little symbol above it, and if you look at your camera, it'll tell like what the different symbols are.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the guy who I would need to get with the knife. So if I just beeline it for him.
Well, you might want to take out the other guys on the way.
I'm gonna see if I can go around.
Sean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to leave you here.
That's okay, man.
I have to get up in like a little over 4 hours.
This was so much fun.
Yeah, man. This was unexpected. That's the way to put that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't fun. It was unexpected.
No. Well, I mean, it was both. It can't be both, Sean? Are you very defensive?
Get him!
Take down.
Oh, I got the dog.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay, man.
Yeah, I got to go for realsies. Otherwise, I will not survive the morning. I was going to go to bed about an hour ago. Thanks for letting me join you, man.
This was sweet. This was a lot
and
of
thanks
fun.
for all the people that were here to watch Sean and got stuck listening to me half the time.
No, this is a nice little change up. Like, we don't want just me not knowing what I'm doing all the time. If you weren't here,
both of us not knowing.
If you weren't here, we wouldn't have found out what happened with my parents' neighbor's house when it exploded, or my friend's goat that he was.
Okay, I have to know this. Was it actually your friend's goat, or was it a random goat?
I feel like I'm just kind of ruining things if I were to actually tell you what happened.
Okay, I'll find out tomorrow.
Should we leave it at that, people? Maybe we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's good. All right,
Yeah.
Sean, I will message you tomorrow and tell you how tired I am.
All right, dude. I'm sorry.
No, man, this is awesome.
This is not against your own free will.
No, I had a great time, man.
Me
All right,
too.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Well, that was fun, everybody. That was unexpected, and maybe we just stumbled upon a new thing to do when we stream. Wallet is full. I wonder who is left. If how have you guys been enjoying Far Cry? I found a smartphone. I definitely need to go sell stuff. Okay, so I finished this quest. I enjoyed the story times. Nice. It is definitely easier to be telling stories to somebody who is on that Skype call. I'm surprised that even works. So I've been doing... Oh my gosh, David Ray's in the house. David, you missed so much tonight, dude. So much has happened. Oh, dude, how are you enjoying Xenoblade? Don't you guys worry about it. You guys are always apologizing. You do you. I'm just glad that you're here. I'm glad that we're hanging, having sweet hangs. Lens, are you playing campaign or are you playing... I made it sad I missed things. So Johnny Casino was here, David, and we spent basically the entire evening teasing stories that I never really got to tell. I would just say it reminds me of the time where I blank, and then you never found out. And maybe we'll just drag this out for the rest of the week. The problem is I don't think that I have a whole lot of stories. So the ones that I have, I think I gotta just hang on to. And you'll never know. This is why you'll want to hit subscribe and ring that bell, because you never know when I'm going to tell the story of when my parents' neighbor's house exploded. One of these days I'll tell it. How far into it are you, dude? Because that game looks enormous, and I just don't think that it's even going to be possible for me to tackle. Dude, it literally exploded. But that's a story for another time. Lens, you are always here, and I really appreciate that. What is this thing? Supply drop. Get the medical supplies on this vehicle to the flare marker before time runs out. Oh, it's a race. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, thanks, Dave. I mostly meant like what kind of like mission, or is it, do I take the medical pack on top of the ATV? This is very hard to control. We are sideways, but we're still okay. I'm running out of time. Is this the goal? I did it. I'm enjoying all the achievements that are happening. I would like a God dang it. A trike. I want a trike. It's got three wheels. Those things are banned here now because they're super dangerous. Quad bike. So this is a survival guide that shows me just a bunch of stuff that I've interacted with, I suppose. I got my progress here. Yeah, this is a lot. I could definitely see myself wanting to go through as much of this as possible. Are you guys pumped for Far Cry 5? Because that's really why I'm playing this. As the title in the stream says, I'm getting ready for Far Cry 5. I liked Primal. Actually, Primal's the one that I probably, of all these, I played... Actually, not probably. By far, I played Primal more than 2 or 3. Because you guys are literally watching me play as much 3 as I ever have played. Far Cry is just... I mean, it's Ubisoft. Everybody, please describe in the chat how you say Ubisoft. Do you say Ubisoft or do you say Ubisoft? Number 4, I haven't played yet. It's in the other room. I have it on PS4, but I want to get it on Xbox because if I have it digitally, then Chelsea and I can play together. We also have 2 Xboxes. I should show you. I should do like a tour of one of these days. I'll do like a video tour of our setup, because we have 2 TVs side by side. They're identical. We each have a Ubisoft. That's correct. Ryboflavins, you're wrong. It's definitely not Ubi. I mean, I don't want to insult you, but I feel that you are wrong. How about I put it that way? Confidential. This really... Oh, this is my buddy that... Oh, that's me. And that's my brother who died. Everybody's saying... Oh, wait. Are you guys all agreeing? I don't know what you're saying. I would really like a mission log. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on the side here that I don't know what it is. It's giving me... Look at those... Look at that news scroll off to the side from 2013. Just to remind you how old this is. This probably means that I can't make these, yes, because I don't have enough leaves. I do have enough. Animals can be seen through their scent. Also, timid animals will not flee when approached. Okay, I'll get to that later. Can I increase a small simple wallet, perfect for carrying up to $2,000? Let's do it. Oh, I could get a rugged wallet. I could be rugged like David Ray. Syringe kit that I don't have enough stuff for. Throwable packs. Oh, I see. It's a pack for throwables. I understand. Arrow quivers. I would really like to get... What else I need a goat skin for? Wasn't that for my holster thing? Yes. I want to do that one. Okay, I'm starting to understand this menu system a little better. Looks like I have a whole bunch of skins I can use. You definitely are rugged. Just like my farmer on Fan Farm in Stardew Valley. Okay, so I cleared out this area. Let's loot this little box. What was that thing? Oh, I got some armor, so. Good night, dude. Thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know what I want to do for the rest of the night here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. This is pretty sweet week, I gotta say. I don't know how long I can do this for. I'm gonna do it as long as I can possibly do. Guess what I'm playing now? I don't know, Lens. I was actually, to be honest with you, I was surprised to hear you playing Call of Duty, and I don't know why that is. I guess I sort of automatically assume that nobody talks about themselves playing Call of Duty, and I don't know why that is either. It's like such a cool thing to hate, but I love Call of Duty. I think especially this year's is incredible. Who's this dude? This is not working out well. You really can't just do that. And in most games I feel like you can, and it doesn't really matter. Oh, of course. I guess maybe that's why, because I know you're putting 5 hours in a day for Stardew Valley. So then that doesn't really lend itself, or lend one to think that you would play Call of Duty in the next moment. I really want to turn back and get those crates that are on my map, if I can. Has anybody here played Far Cry, the original Far Cry on Wii? Because it looks so bad, you think that something is wrong with your TV. And if at all possible, you owe it to yourself to just look up the screenshot of it. It is so bad. I did play quite a bit of multiplayer, actually, and I got in late, basically when they introduced the Resistance event in January, I think that was. And I was like, I kept kicking myself anytime I hear news about a game with a multiplayer component, and they would have events like Overwatch had the Year of the Dog. It might even still be happening, actually. And I keep kicking myself because I keep missing these stupid things. Rybo, let's go. Well, what system are you on? I can't remember. I'm on Xbox. You guys know that. Most of my games I have on Xbox. I have all of them. Cross-platform, though. I do have Overwatch for Xbox and for PlayStation. We could do that one time. I like playing as Mercy. Yeah, I mean, that's what most people do, right? Is they play it when it comes out, and then that's it. And I don't know, like, now I'm playing Far Cry 3, so that kind of goes to show. Look at that sweet dive. You shouldn't dive when it's that shallow. This game is very pretty for a 360 game. This is not X enhanced, by the way. This is, oh geez, guys. Can I can't lie down all the way. Oh, sweet. We should, well, if you're done playing, I understand. My shotgun is not going to reach that far. I'm kind of just waiting for them to get off of their boat. But I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe I'll just take a picture of them. And I was trying to press B to get out of the camera mode. And I just, maybe I'll just run away. Run away! Like, look how good this looks. So yesterday I was playing Forza Horizon, and it was a backwards compatible, like the first Horizon, it was a backwards compatible Xbox One X enhanced, which is a mouthful, and it was definitely noticeable. It was incredible, actually. Let me see if preferences. No, so it's not here. So when I was playing Forza Horizon yesterday, in that menu system, it allowed you to choose graphics or performance as your visual settings. So because I play everything on a 1080p screen, I just keep doing graphics because I don't think I have to worry about frame rates on 1080p with the X. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just sort of what I've been going with, and I haven't really noticed any frame rate problems. People play new games and then stop after a while are called trend gamers to me. Yeah, it is on the stream. It should be there. You know what? It says Stardew. It's at the end of yesterday's stream. It says Stardew. I feel like I just saw a spider that I would like to kill, and it wasn't a spider, it was a crab. So I sliced it. I don't know how easy it would be to slice a crab. Yeah, Rybo. So I wasn't planning on playing it, but I sort of hit a point in Stardew. I was like, let's just jump over to that, and I was hoping to get some quick achievements. But the problem was that I forgot that I had actually played the original Forza Horizon quite a long time ago. What was my option over here? Oh, the container. So there must be a tower over here somewhere. Right over there. Let's climb this tower, everybody. Well, I can't tell if I'm in Australia or where I am, so I thought maybe a spider. Let's just do some dives, you know, freshen up in this hopefully clean water. Something about a good blue sky in games that makes you just appreciate the game a little bit more. So what do you guys think for tomorrow? What should we be playing tomorrow? Mitch Power wanted to play some Gears. And Mitch, if you're still there, sorry that didn't happen. I do want to get Lohr involved in some Gears. Rybo, we could do some Gears. I'm not doing Payday, that's for sure, on the Switch. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Smash, yeah, let's do Smash on Switch. Stardew is more a really good game to me because I'm a Final Cool streamer. Thank you, Lens. I think you're talking about me, but I'm losing my voice this week, guys. See, that's the thing, Lens, that I feel sort of bad too, because I don't know if, like, I think some people find streamers and they love that that streamer is playing like a particular game and probably playing that game for a long time. And I don't know that there's any game that I really spend like an extended period of time for. I guess maybe it is a little bit of what you call like a trend gamer, but I just try to experience as many things as I can so that I can talk about it on the Xbox Drive, which I will be recording with Dave tomorrow morning And I feel like David Ray is going to jump in and say, "You're recording with me?" And no. Dave Moore. Gears multiplayer. Yeah, man. Did you see a whole bunch of new achievements that they added for horde mode and versus and whatnot? So that could be fun for us to jump into. I feel like Gears and Halo 5 are on the verge of making like some weird comeback where people are like, "Oh, hang on. We don't hate Xbox just because that's a fun thing to do." And so people are now looking at those games through maybe a little bit more an objective way, and turns out Halo 5, Gears 4, especially multiplayer in both those instances, very, very good. I did not love the campaign in Gears. Where do I like finish this tower off? Oh, there's I see. Couldn't see that. Why are you surprised? Don't be surprised. I love your comments. I'm not even going to repeat your language. Okay. That's pretty good. To get that done. Oh, look at that thing. I'm playing the game. I feel like I got most of the early game achievements. And this is maybe another thing, Lens, of why I play games just for a little bit. Because there's like a significant drop off at a certain point in most games where you just stop earning achievements. Had a little sip of my Diet Pepsi. A new supply drop quest has been... And this is the other thing, too, that's cool about this game, and I guess just Ubisoft games in general. It's like, what am I even doing? This was the point I was trying to make when I was talking about being trapped in the cage. Why am I not leaving this place? Like, this is an awful place. Let's just... Yes, I'm definitely a Pepsi person, not Coke. I'm very nervous about falling here, so he kind of just jumps. Yeah, that gets me in the stomach. Gets me in the gut. Okay. You know what, guys? I think that might do it tonight. That's a good place to... Coke is for the noobs. You're right, David. That was a good place to get that tower done. I think I might call it for tonight, if that's okay. Am I the only one that liked? I don't think so. I think most people like the video. You mean the stream? I'm not sure what you meant. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope it's okay that we cut this. I'm not sure that I have too much more. Yes, Rybo. Are you mad at me for doing this? I'm not sure. Fun times. Fun times. Did you just like come back to realize that I'm leaving? Is that the problem? It's okay. Yeah, I think Chelsea went to bed quite a while ago. I think I just need to like stretch my legs. See you tomorrow. Let me know, guys, on Twitter what you'd like to play, or leave the comments or whatever. I might play a little bit more of this. I do feel like I'm getting a sense of what Far Cry 3 is about here, so I don't know if I need a whole lot more of this before maybe moving on to 4, and then of course getting ready for 5. Lens, you are far too kind. I also have a Super Nintendo Classic Edition that I could play. I don't. Is that a cheers? Is that like 2 glasses? I'm too old. I can't see. I gotta use my binoculars. Okay. I think that is all. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for subscribing and telling your friends and being awesome and cool. And I hope that you all have a restful night. Lens, I'm definitely not. Oh, on the Classic Edition. Yes, David, I definitely will. You guys are all in the Discord, so thank you for that. Gonna cut the feed, and good night.